Lil Uzi Vert, born Samir Woods, is a rapper hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Following the release of his 2015 mixtape Love Is Rage, Uzi has been on the fast track to fame and fortune. He was quickly signed to Atlantic Records, and his albums have been certified double platinum in the subsequent years. At only 25 years old, he is already worth an impressive $17 million, and with a lucrative roster of tours, merchandise, and endorsements, that number is ballooning every day. Uzi is famous for being an artist with expensive tastes, but how exactly does he spend his money? The trap artist celebrated his 25th birthday recently, and to say he marked the occasion in style would be an understatement. Firstly, Uzi matched his red patent bucket hat and jacket to his cool new 2012 Bugatti Grand Sport, which he gifted to himself to celebrate his quarter century. His luxury ride cost him $1.7 million and used to belong to boxer Floyd Mayweather. He even paid $20,000 to have the car rush delivered from Los Angeles for the event. As if dropping the best part of $2 million on a car wasn't enough, Uzi also snapped up a custom Rolls-Royce, a custom Bentley, and a bunch of other wild luxury vehicles. The party was well attended, with celebrity guests like Jordan Woods, Wale, Gunna, Casanova, Bernice Burgos, Pop Smoke, Shiggy, and DJ Clue. Uzi was literally looking like a kid in a candy store because guests chowed down on candy sushi, cotton candy, popcorn, and pretzels. He kept the theme of extravagance going with a number of Eliante-crafted gold and diamond chains. The standout was a gold rose-covered crucifix valued at $500,000. His birthday cake was also decorated in diamonds and dollars, adding to the unreal bill for this lavish celebration. Upon reviewing Lil Uzi Vert's luxury car collection, one quickly realizes that green is his favorite color. Nearly all his wheels have the same matte army green finish. The first in his collection is a customized Audi R8. Even the base price of the Audi is $170,000, meaning that Uzi must have dropped well over $200,000 for his tricked-out wheels. The car boasts 562 horsepower and can launch from 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Movie buffs might recognize this car from its association with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The R8 became the personal vehicle for Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., throughout his 6 films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Type 42 models were used in the Iron Man trilogy, with a V8 used in Iron Man, a V10 Spider used in Iron Man 2, and an e-tron prototype were used in Iron Man 3. Then there's Uzi's Bentley Bentayga. The car retails for $175,000 and has a top speed of 187 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 60 in 4.0 seconds. It's valued by collectors because of its relative rarity. Of course, Uzi's custom car is absolutely one of a kind. The rapper is also a huge fan of SUVs. He has an extremely prized Lamborghini Urus truck that stands as one of the crowns of his collection. The car goes for $200,000 and is a nice alternative to the standard SUVs adopted by rappers, such as an Escalade or Suburban. And the V8 pushes this monster car to over 190 miles per hour, meaning you don't need to sacrifice performance for style. And then there's the Rolls-Royce truck. The COLOGNE is the very first Rolls-Royce SUV, and it does not disappoint. The name is taken from the largest gem-quality rough diamond ever found. The 2019 Rolls-Royce COLOGNE has a starting price of around $325,000, not including a $2,750 destination charge. It does not come in traditional trim levels. Instead, Rolls-Royce offers numerous bespoke options for buyers. Rolls-Royce calls the COLOGNE the first 3-box SUV, as its rear partition wall creates a separated passenger environment. There are 2 rear seat configurations, lounge seats and individual seats. If outfitted with individual seats, the COLOGNE can feature a center console drinks cabinet between the rear seats. This includes 2 Rolls-Royce whiskey glasses, 2 champagne flutes, a decanter, and a refrigerator. One bespoke option in the 2019 Rolls-Royce COLOGNE is the viewing suite, which pops out 2 folding seats and a table from the rear of the vehicle at the push of a button. Needless to say, Uzi is kicking back in style with this incredible vehicle. His collection is worth well over $2 million, and that number is rocketing higher as Lil Uzi Vert treats himself to increasingly expensive toys. To call the RHINO GX a truck belies the fact that this vehicle is essentially a civilian tank with bulletproof glass and numerous paramilitary features. The truck is produced by U.S. Specialty Vehicles of Rancho Cucamonga, California. Though this company is still in its infancy, the founders wanted to modernize a car that serves as an alternative to the Hummer model. Hummers were phased out as consumers decided they wanted smaller cars with better gas mileage. But a small part of the population is still interested in these gas-guzzling behemoths. This is where specialty vehicles come in. They start with Ford 450 chassis and build up. Even the base model costs $250,000, while added specifications can easily set you back an additional $400,000. Though the machine is all military outside, the interiors are plush and comfortable, meaning you can drive this veritable tank in comfort and style. Of course, Lil Uzi Vert opted to get his car totally tricked out. Fans have speculated about why he would need a bulletproof vehicle, but of course it's easy to make enemies when you're on top. For the 2017 Grammys, Lil Uzi Vert knew he needed a show-stopping piece of jewelry, so he opted for a $350,000 inverted cross pendant. The skull and upside-down cross pendant, which matched his goth pants, was a commission designed by Eliante & Co., the jewelry maker behind a number of memorable pieces from Migos, as well as many others, including Uzi himself. The piece was in the works for 3 months and hand-delivered only hours before Uzi hit the red carpet. The 60-carat cross is wrapped in a gold and diamond vine, all hanging from an 80-carat chain. Many fans were critical of Uzi because the inverted cross is associated with the devil. Allegedly, the rapper has since buried the chain because he didn't want to be associated with Satan worship. He has since switched out these satanic images for some upright crosses. The pendants are worth a combined $500,000, more than enough to make up for his buried necklace. However, Uzi still has an unfortunate connection to Satanism and the occult. Since Lil Uzi Vert first popped up on our radars, the Philadelphia rapper has been vocal about the influence of alternative goth rocker Marilyn Manson on his music. Now he's doubled down by getting a $220,000 replica of the singer made as a chain around his neck. The chain was made by hip-hop jeweler Ben Baller, who showed off pictures of it during the rapper's Coachella performance. It's a combination of a 100-carat VS diamond choker and a 55-carat black and white diamond pendant of Manson in his evil Mickey Mouse costume. Manson took to Instagram to offer his approval and respect to the budding rapper. For years, even after he had millions of Instagram followers, Uzi only followed one person back, Marilyn Manson. As for Manson's Instagram, he's been creeping out fans with short clips featuring the inverted cross symbol, air raid sirens, and panicking people. Uzi has always self-identified as emo, but this is the ultimate tribute to his goth hero. It's no secret that Lil Uzi Vert values fashion at least as much as he values music, so it doesn't come as a shock that the Philly rapper is constantly dropping money on new looks. While many would credit Kanye West, A$AP Rocky, and Young Thug with ushering in new eras of the hip-hop fashion landscape, many would argue that Lil Uzi Vert and his seemingly normative fit pics are creating an equally menacing style wave. In a new interview with GQ, the overtly dripped-out artist speaks on his passion for fashion, sharing that he believes the way that he dresses upstages his eclectic take on music. Honestly, in my heart, I think I do this better than music. Previously known for his almost constant stream of new releases, he added of his fit pics, "The music is effortless. I actually take my time with this." Uzi explained his penchant for women's clothing and said he began wearing his mom's skinny jeans because they fit his small frame. "The women's section is way better than the men's section," he said. "Always. The women's section, you usually don't have to get things tailored. It's usually just on point." The writer of the story observed an estimated $500,000 worth of clothing in Uzi's apartment. This includes works from Japanese denim label Evisu, Stella McCartney Eclipse low tops, Trip NYC, Balenciaga, Burberry, and Chanel. The one-of-a-kind artist famously has no stylist and clearly takes pride in his legendary fashion choices. Uzi's $100,000 shoe collection is so legendary, it deserves some dedicated focus. He is not afraid to wear an inexpensive New Balance or Adidas shoe. He says that these are a shout-out to his past self, wearing New Balances on a budget back in Philadelphia. He also compliments Kanye West's shoe line, stating that no one is making shoes like him these days. Yeezys generally go for $200 to $300 depending on the shoe. He also rocks a pair of Mason Margiela paint splatter kicks. These are a rarity with rappers, and will set you back $620 for a single pair. The rapper revealed that when he was young, he would ask his grandma for money for sneakers. He would then sell these sneakers on Facebook and flip them for much more than they were worth. In this way, he filled his pockets while enjoying all of the latest trends. He recalls flipping 2 pairs of Air Jordans to get a pair of Jeremy Scotts. And then there's the Russell Westbrook signatures that are featured heavily in Uzi's Do What I Want music video. They sparked an interest in the kicks that is still riding high to this day. And of course, because Uzi knows it's important to smell as good as you look, he has an immense collection of colognes. These fragrances include Jo Malone Oud, Valentino V, Tom Ford Private Blend Soleil Blanc, Clive Christian X, Bond No. 9, Roja Dove Vetiver, and Armani Privé Rosé d'Arabi. This entire collection is worth well in excess of $3,000, but Uzi claims he needs a different scent to match each of his different outfits. In recent months, Lil Uzi Vert has claimed that he is quitting music entirely. After versions of this new album were continually leaked, he professed frustration with the music industry in general, though he still has love for his fans. He thanked his loyal fans in a recent interview, but claimed he deleted the material intended for his long-awaited Eternal to Take album. "I want to take the time out to say I thank each and every one of my supporters, but I'm done with music," he wrote with a photo of his Gucci socks on his Instagram story. "I deleted everything. I want to be normal. I want to wake up in 2013. Whether this self-imposed retirement sticks is another story entirely, but Uzi seems adamant that his musical days are behind him. In the meantime, he's still touring and gets enough from royalties to have a respectable fortune. In the coming years, we will see how much he can buy with $17 million, and hopefully return to music when he's ready.